Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we'll be looking at a game called Trigon Space Story. The game key was actually provided to me by the devs themselves over at Tech. So just a huge shout out and thank you towards them. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smack that like button, leave a comment below, and feel free to subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so that way you get a notification from myself when I go live or upload a new video. So what's Trigon? It's an inspired roguelike game. Two big main difference is of course the graphics and the art style of the game, where with FTL it was more like a pixel art style, where with Trigon you have a more 3D take on realistic with the genre. And the other main feature will be the co-op, which is planned to be introduced at a later date. So if you previously played FTL, you'll definitely enjoy this game. There is a lot of similar features such as your characteristic of your crew, having certain perks and downside which can either make or break your game, especially when you start off. For example, I had a crewman, most of my crew had this debuff where it was gluttony and they consume more food than the general crewman, which eventually made my journey in the later game a bit more rough, because as each time I jumped, more and more food would be consumed. So at first I thought, yeah, this should be fine, but then at later end I'll be like, oh my god, I don't have any food to feed them. So when your crew member is starving, they have a debuff where the maximum health gets reduced. And there are many other disadvantages such as this one. Now, talking about disadvantages, there are some areas in space that you jump around to on your map, and then when you enter it, it will be flagged on your top left hand side of the screen. It will be marked as a debuff in red. These can be in various forms. Say for example, like if you're in an asteroid belt, your ship will be able to dodge the big asteroids, but unfortunately with all the small asteroids you'll be taking damage from all those, so you've got to make a quick decision to jump quickly, otherwise your ship will be taking a lot of incoming damage, and thus making you have to decide really quickly to jump to the next map. Now, talking about perks, some of your crew members actually have certain advantages when placed in certain areas. For example, there will be a crew member with a high rate of shield generation, so if they are placed into the shield generation room, as such, your generation of your shield will get a buff, which will allow the generation of your shield to be a lot faster than the normal rate. And there'll be other certain perks as well, such as this one. Now, to Trigon, your ship's captain actually has an active ability which sends out a light EMP which can disable the ship's shield for a short duration. Now, this can actually be quite handy in combat, especially if you're using plasma cannon, which requires you to damage the shield at first. So this ability also comes at a cost of a cooldown rate, which recharges over time, so you need to be very tactical to know when to use this ability. Now, as you progress through the map, you'll be able to pick up certain weapons and items to customize your ship in various forms of rarity as well, starting from common to rare. You also come across space station as you progress through your map. Now, these will be able to assist you with your item customization as well, alongside with other services such as hiring new crewmen from the bar, trading at the market whether you want to sell what you've gained from your battles, or you can purchase up repairs for your ship if your ship's been taking on quite a bit of damage and you don't have enough scrap, or you can actually upgrade your ship if you have enough spare funds to do so. Now, from the runs I've done throughout this game, I would highly suggest that you take your time to gather as much resources as you can before you finishing up your first main mission or jumping to the next step, as doing so I find that it increases the difficulty of the game. Also, be very wary of the choices you make in the game, because it does have a certain impact in your journey at a later date. You can either be a space pirate or law-abiding citizen in this game, but the thing is, this game has a bounty system where if you do too many wrongs, you'll raise the bounty on your ship, and at the same time you can also lower it by going around killing pirates yourself. I would highly suggest you take your time, get a bit of farming before you go to the next area. There's no point of being greedy. I found out that was the hard way as well. And with that, I'd like to leave you with one of the most successful runs I've done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later on the next video.
Mm-hmm.